So this is just a recap for live stream 80. And what we're looking at is current range is about 163.25. We had connection issues with our other platform. So we've decided to use TradingView. We decided to use the paper trading on TradingView. And so we'll just get into it pretty quickly here. So we did have a change of our commission structure. Previously we had 250. Realized it was doing it twice when in reality we should have had 125. So we changed that later on. So out the gates we went into a bit of a drawdown. First trade we had lost about 13.5 points, lost another 9 points there, and lost pretty much 20 points once we include commissions over here. So we were trading through just through this area here with the 50 period, 200 and VWAP just beneath us. We had the point of control at the time was in around this area. We were trying to get the right side of the market. Because of our connection issues, we missed the short on the opening trade, which would have worked. First, there was a couple of trade ideas I was thinking first we would have the move up towards the 60s. That didn't work out. And eventually, the trade that we did take was this short here. The original target was down at 31. And that trade was the reason we picked up 55 points just there, before commissions, of course. Picked up 55 points. If we would have let it get down to the target, which it did get to at 31, we would have picked up 75 points, but prices came down. Original plan was to wait for price to hit 44, then trail my stop down to about 50. Price got down to 46, 45, somewhere around there. Trail my stop down to 50. Was stopped out on the pullback. Price eventually went on to hit the target. Did try to take a reversal, ended up losing on that trade. Entered 62, entered 72, exited 62, and that's the reason we lost about 10 points after. Just over 10 points once we include commissions after the first trade of 55 points. We then made a mistake. It actually worked in our favor, so we were going to go long here. Would have hit target, but we're going to go long. Saw the buying that came in, went long. Was just using the DOM depth of market over here, and it accidentally got me out. So took a 3-point loss. I kept trying to buy, and with me keeping trying to get to buy, I kept on adjusting my stop to break even pretty quickly. That resulted in a series of break even trades like just these three here. And finally, we're pretty much around, as we can see, after the trade, the larger trade of 55 points, we're positive on the day about 11.75 points. Drew down a bit on the loser that we mentioned and the mistake. So drew down on the break-even trades. We managed to get ourselves about flat on the day. And finally, the last trade we took, we picked up 14.75 points. And that was based on, initially I was a bit concerned about this area. The reason I was concerned was that's the pre-market lows. I was concerned that we would not see the continuation. Hence the reason I got out of a long. I got into a long here at 54, but I got out at break even. Would have hit target, but again was concerned about that 58 level, previous pre-market low. We saw the move here, so got in. Was looking for that move up towards the 91s. So as prices was showing a bit of strength, got in. Trailed aggressively, but target was hit, and that was it. So picked up 14.5 points there, 14.75 before commissions. With commissions, you're looking at 14.5 points, and that's where we ended up picking up. If we look at the top right hand corner here, we picked up 14.5 points on the day, so a positive day. Normally Thursday is our worst day. We did decide to take a couple of nuanced trades, look at longs, because we were around 11 a.m. and that's historically been a bad period for me. More often than not, it's been a bit of a trend follower, so I'd likely be expecting continuation, the market be pulling back to take profit or reversing. So that's where we ended up. We'll have a look here. Let's see. Due to the fact that I'm not using my other platform, we can see what we did here in terms of cumulative P&L. This was the first in terms of commissions. There we are. We drew down quite a bit. And we're down cumulatively 43.5, so it was almost down 50 points. The 55-point win that we picked up took us back positive on the day. As we can see, took us back positive. Drew down again after that, and the more recent, the last win that we did take took us back positive up to above the equity high on the day. And that's where we'll pretty much leave it here. So it's another positive day on the books. The strategy we used, we didn't use any spider. We didn't use our spider because of just how the market developed. We were trying to use our 5-minute 3KS, and a lot of these trades were admittedly FOMO. They were away from our trading system, so the bad habits did come in, even though it did work out. Even the most recent trade that picked up 14.5 points wasn't a true setup, so we did make a few mistakes. The short was a true setup. The short just here, we didn't follow it all the way to its target down at 31, but that was a true setup. Trades through here, all these wins and losses, break evens were not part of any trading system, but just happened to work out in the end. And that's pretty much it for today. So thanks for watching, and that just wraps up this recap video.